Should we pop our soda?
I thought you said, are we going to pop our tops?
Can we? Woo! All right, we'll do it after. Okay, ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Hi.
Hello. I feel so bad because we've been like leaving our audience hanging.
Yeah, we've disappeared for a week.
Well, there was
days.
some stuff happening.
Yeah, a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I had 7 children in this house that required Christmas magic.
Yes.
And Brendan required some Christmas magic too.
I was also in Vegas.
Yep, you were in Vegas.
Last week.
Mm-hmm. There was a lot of wrapping to do, and then you had to go see Mom in Connecticut.
Yep. And by wrapping, we were like street rapping.
Oh yeah, totally. Can you imagine that?
Just busting rhymes?
That would be so ridiculous.
I'm doing that next time I walk.
Okay. So anyway, I don't know. We're resetting. That's all.
Yes.
And
this will be the last episode of 2022.
Oh my God.
Yeah?
Shut up.
You shut up.
You shut up.
You shut up.
Shut the front door.
Whoa.
So we are not beveraging today, and
Correct.
I think that is the first time in Making the Hot Tag history.
No,
it is.
All right, I'll trust you.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know we've done coffee, but at least put whiskey in it.
Yeah, there's always something.
If I just wanted seltzer, you would put gin in it.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yes. So we're not sure if this is like, are we rehabbing from the holiday? Are we gearing up for New Year's Eve? I don't know.
Could be a little bit of both.
Could be a little bit. So we are seltzering today. Yes. I'm having lemon lime.
And I am having blood orange lemonade.
Okay, ready? Oh, didn't that sound refreshing? Cheers.
0 calories.
Right, we don't need booze. Mm-hmm. Refreshing.
Quenches the thirst.
So speaking of refreshing, let's watch people beat each other up.
Oh, always refreshing.
So what do you have in store for me?
So this week I think it's a special one.
It's always a special one.
Always, but we're doing something very different. Well, not very different.
Sort of different?
Sort of different.
I mean, it's still about wrestling.
It is still about wrestling. So I guess we've explored several aspects of the LGBT community.
My daughter just texted me.
Okay.
It's okay. That's all set. Just had to make sure she was okay. Keep going.
She's a mom.
She's home for Christmas, and you know.
All right, so we've explored several aspects of the LGBT community.
Not like in this bed, but like on
the show.
Right.
Correct. In matches.
Right. At least not on camera.
Right. The one we haven't done is transgender.
Ooh.
So we are going to be watching our first transgender wrestler.
I didn't even actually, all kidding aside, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
I think that's great. It's hard. I mean, I feel like we've just gotten to the point where people can, come out. Well, I guess Danger Kid, does he consider himself transgender?
I don't think so. I know he considers himself him when he's Danger Kid wrestling.
Right.
I think in his everyday life.
Yeah.
And only when he's in his
like in
femme attire where it becomes he or she her.
That's interesting. That's very so more fluid, right?
Right. Yes, but this is the first
like in the ring transgender.
Correct.
Yeah.
Transgender female. It's a women's match. Transgender woman. Went through all the procedures. Mm-hmm. Without me telling you, you probably wouldn't have guessed. There are a couple who have done it. One is in AEW and is very popular. Won the women's championship there, Nyla Rose.
Good.
But the one we're watching, her name is Gisele Shaw.
Okay. Well, I am all for it. And
she is competing against Jamie Hayter.
Jamie Hayter.
Correct.
You got a hater.
Hater.
Well,
she's currently the women's champion in AEW, and her thing is like on the big Tron. It always says, "Don't be a hater."
I see. I'm going to say that is incredibly unclever and lame. So I feel like I'm rooting for... Wait, what's the other one's name again?
Gisele.
Gisele. I am rooting for Gisele.
Gisele Shaw.
Okay, Gisele Shaw. Not Gisele Bundchen.
Correct.
That would be quite a twist.
That would be a very weird twist.
Yeah.
Interesting twist.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1,
play!
Well, here we go.
Okay, this is really weird intro music.
It is extremely weird.
Undisputed British
I
Women's Championship.
I think this is the beginning of Titanic. Doesn't it sound like that?
So
I guess I should also note this is like maybe 5 months into the COVID lockdown.
Oh,
So
okay.
you'll notice something very strange going on with the audience.
So there's going to be no audience?
Basically, like the
Okay.
people that are there are just crew.
We watched one or two of those before, but not in
You're
a
probably
long
right.
time. Not in a long time. Like way at the beginning.
So this is Jamie.
So what are they frisking her for? Does she normally show up with weapons or something?
Well, it's weird that you're just noticing that because it's something that gets done all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never seen that before.
But it happens like usually inconspicuously.
Uh-huh.
Like the first person comes in, and the ref will check them as the second person's coming in,
Right.
just to keep the
Right.
flow of reality going.
I see.
Picked up so much experience around the globe. Of course, a member of a Wado tie alongside Big Priestley, who you see on the outside.
Terrible lighting.
But right now, let's take a look at our undisputed British Women's Champion, Gisele Shaw.
So Gisele is the women's champion of this promotion.
Okay. So she's carrying the belt.
Yep.
But the other one you said is a champion and...
She's the current women's champion in AEW, the promotion we saw in Mohegan. So this is in England.
Yep.
Ooh,
I like her outfit.
has been written about the chase. Now the chase is over, and she's the one being chased, and we'll see how she's going to respond.
I hate the lighting.
Yeah,
I think
the
very
random
distracting.
the random colored strobes.
Well, it's more that there's darkness in some places, and then spotlight that's so bright, I can't really see detail in anything. Do you know what I mean?
Right,
Like they're either lost in the dark or they're overlit.
It's very theatrical.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is weird without the audience.
Yes, it is.
I don't know if I'm going to enjoy it as much.
Well, it's a new avenue to try.
I need you to make like audience noise in the background.
Oh, you mean when I'm putting this together?
My daughter wears one of those on her legs just randomly. I don't know if you noticed.
Fishnet
No, the
garter belts?
Oh, is it no? Like the leather thing that's just on the top of the leg.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's like the leather garter belt.
Okay,
thing.
got it.
But just not attached to anything, just on her
okay.
leg.
Okay. I mean, it's like Chris Statlander when she has like
Yep,
the
the tape.
garter
Yeah,
thing all up her arm.
yeah, it's just a thing.
And she is your reigning, defending, undisputed British
Ooh.
champion.
Ooh, starting some trouble already. You know what's the problem with seltzer?
Gassy?
Makes me burp.
Yeah. Well, let it out.
No, I can't. I can't on camera.
I'll edit it so it sounds like unicorns or something.
That's just a sound effect over all of the... and like some sort of graphic in front of it. Like,
Yeah.
ooh.
Censored bar.
Right, right.
Is held aloft by referees.
I just do a voiceover. Brendan's the best.
You are a problem solver. That's
am.
what you are.
Can
You
be.
are. You are totally a problem solver.
Don't let
I haven't been listening to anything they've been saying. What
No,
have
they just announced the women.
Okay.
And she's ready to
Ooh.
get in the face of Jamie Hayter as you see both.
I
women
kind
jockeying
of,
for
I don't know,
position
I'm going to
now.
say something that's
And,
possibly
really a bit of a
politically
stalemate.
incorrect.
Okay.
If so, I apologize. But I find it ironic that, or interesting, not ironic, interesting that the cisgender is far more masculine looking than the transgender. The transgender is the more feminine of the two, for sure.
I don't think that's necessarily incorrect.
No, well, I'm just I don't know if pointing it out is incorrect,
right.
But what I want to say is it just goes to show you, like, people are so ignorant about I don't know, their ideas of what something looks like or doesn't look like. You know, like the whole gender bathroom thing. I don't want some dude in a dress coming into it. It's like, you would never know.
Exactly.
You would never know.
Right.
And that's just so ignorant. And there are plenty of actual cisgender female that look like dudes in dresses, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it goes both ways.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Oh, she's getting
And
serious.
stockings out.
And stockings. Is that what they're called?
I have no idea.
It's just so funny. Oh, this is aggressive.
Forget the fact that Jamie Hayter is well versed on the mat, and I don't think.
Okay, I do like that the announcer has a British accent.
Yes.
Not gonna lie.
Jamie Hayter.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a shot.
I feel like those are your favorite shots.
Yeah. Well, I just think I'm imagining the camera person, like, taking that shot. And either thinking, like, ooh, I better move, or this is awesome. Like, depending on who they are, you know. Like, I always wonder if that's just how it works out in that moment, or if they're planning for this straight up the hoo-ha shot.
Right. Well, I know in the bigger promotions where they have, like, a production truck, you know, there's multiple cameras and the director's telling people where to go. So I don't think it would be that invasive.
Right. It does seem like sometimes it just sort of happens.
Right.
Like they're trying to get the match and then they don't know that the person's going to do that.
Correct.
But I don't know why it strikes me as so funny. Probably because I'm a 12-year-old boy. Pretty much.
Who doesn't burp.
I do not burp. Yeah, but seltzer's really burpy. Like burpy. Ginger ale is too.
Well, I was going to say, does regular soda do that?
Oh, just ginger ale.
Anything? Okay.
Yeah. Ginger ale.
I think for me, ginger ale would do it. Seltzer does it just because I drink more of it in a sip.
Right. Yeah.
Rawr.
Rawr.
The stomp. What were you going to ask?
I was trying to figure out whose weird white hand that was in the background.
The ref.
I know. I was like, that must be a germ thing, but he looks like he's trying to be Michael Jackson. Like,
well,
or mime. He's doing like mime things.
Well, as a ref, yeah, it's probably more a mime
thing.
But no, if it's glove, it's like I said, it's like right after COVID lockdown.
Changed since then as well. I think.
Ooh, dead arm. Did your kids ever do that to each other? Dead arm.
No. Punch buggy.
The same thing.
It's not the same thing.
Well, I just punching each other in the upper arm.
Didn't you see Aiden doing that just last night?
Well, but he was kind of like, fake.
Oh, yeah, but they really do it to each other too.
Okay.
Both my children here. Do I call them? I mean, they're my children, but they're not children.
Right.
They're very immature adults. That's what they are.
The beings that have come out of you at one point are now adults.
Yes, I made them. They're kind of awesome.
Yeah, they're good people. Very good people.
It'll be okay when they go home. Wait, who said that? Nobody. Nobody said that. Ooh,
Get punches.
punchy. It's funny to me how much harder the women often fight.
Yep. I know this is always not saying we can't talk about it, but
no,
it's
but
usually
it
a topic of
fascinates me.
contention or topic whenever we have a women's match.
Well, and then it becomes really noticeable in a guy's match when they do fight like that because it's unusual, you know?
Oof.
That sort of non-stop, really closer to...
The Young Buck style?
Yeah, well, like, closer to the boxing and ultimate fighting.
The hard strikes.
Yeah, the hard strikes and all of that. It's like... there are men's matches that do that, but when they do that, we comment on it as being particularly that way.
Right. Well, like the Japanese Kenta match.
Yes, exactly.
Where the whole match is just them kicking and slapping each other.
Right. The men seem so much more performative.
Yes.
Ooh, that was a smooth move. I love that.
Shoulder tackle to a midsection. Shaw now bolts.
Oh!
Nice.
Ooh.
Right now, Gisele Shaw using the ropes for leverage. Nice.
Oh, I saw her jump into that one. But overall, very impressive. I saw that too.
Speed, that's what she's going to have the advantage of because Hayter, she won't be able to keep up with her.
Gisele Shaw now. Oh, she slipped.
I can't see their faces close up though. Like I want to know what they look like. Ooh, that looks dirty. The lighting in here, it's like, so if I saw them in another match, I don't know that I'd recognize them.
Probably.
Because I can't even tell. Like it's all shadow. I don't know.
Right, especially with the long hair covering.
Right, I can't tell.
And it becomes shadow. Yeah, I see exactly.
Yeah,
what you're
like
saying.
I don't think I would know if I saw them again in something else.
It's so hot here in the building. It's so hot.
I mean, Jamie Hayter looks totally different nowadays.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, her build is still the same, but where the red is, it's bleached blonde.
Oh.
Jamie Hayter, you saw the way she was hanging.
Actually, no, the bleach blonde is like the side bangs.
Speaking of that, I don't know if you guys have noticed, I'm trying to embrace my gray. So I'm having fake gray put in to blend in with the regular gray that I've been covering for years. So eventually I'll be totally gray.
Kick to the head.
But pretty gray, not old lady gray.
Correct.
Gray by choice. Maybe a little lavender.
I always tell her that it looks good. Each time, every couple of days, it looks better and better.
He's so nice to me. I'm just tired of doing the maintenance of the, and I don't have a ton of gray, but I have enough gray to make it show when you aren't doing it. So
I have gray in my beard and never considered
gray
coloring it just because I
Did
like
you
it.
just trim the sides?
I haven't trimmed it in forever. Just because I was...
Oh, there's a little hook here.
Yeah.
And we need to cut here.
It is getting a bit long. Well, I didn't ask for it because... So, one of Deirdre's Christmas gifts to me was a gift certificate to the hair salon that she goes to because they have a barber side with a beard specialist.
They do a hot shave and a shaping, and yeah, it's going to be awesome.
Oh, so I scheduled it for February 3rd.
Nice! That's not exact. What's your birthday? February
4th.
I was going to say, it's not exactly your birthday. So you'll be all looking sharp for your birthday.
Correct. Okay. Correct. And so, because Deirdre has her hair appointment later tonight, I was trying to schedule an appointment to go with her, but the stylist doesn't work on Tuesdays, which I just found out. So
he's going to have his own special day.
Right. So originally I was put on a wait list, and so I didn't trim anything.
Right.
Let him do all the work.
Oh, yeah. So now we're going to make him look all pretty for his birthday. And then do something fun for his birthday, and it'll be good. Ooh. Ow. You should send him suggestions of what we should do for Brendan's birthday.
Yeah, please.
What should we do for him for entertainment? Something fun, new, exciting.
Some real trouble, some deep water, and now we're going to see what Gisele
with his new beard
is made of. Jamie Hayter is perhaps the most dangerous challenger that she possibly could have faced for the women's championship, let alone with the rope.
What's happening with her jaw over there? What is going on?
We missed a lot talking about
I
my
know,
beard.
we were talking about your beard.
Right now,
she looks like she's sitting on the toilet.
Oh!
God, that's gonna hurt.
Oh yeah. I'm rubbing it in with a boot to the head. Wow.
Oh. I'm always impressed by the things that you know have to actually hurt in real life. Some of these don't hurt at all.
Right.
Some of them hurt a little. And then some you're like, it's not going to do permanent damage because they protect themselves, but there's no way it doesn't hurt.
Like a kick to the back?
Yeah, like a kick to the back. Like, there's no way that doesn't hurt.
Yeah, and Jamie Hayter, she really needs to try and progress.
Kick to the back and a chop to the chest.
British Women's Championship is on the line, and Jamie Hayter has a real opportunity now.
It's always part of being a wrestler, but
and some of the landings, that they minimize it hurts them less than it would hurt us, but there's no way it doesn't hurt.
Exactly.
Can you imagine with the way I bruise what I would look like if I was ever like I bruise if somebody breathes on me? I can't even imagine what I would look like.
So there have been shows that show people who have started training, and without fail, like your first couple of weeks, once you start learning how to run the ropes, your like underarm becomes massively bruised, usually without fail.
Yeah.
But then it's like play the guitar with your fingers, just the callus builds up.
I don't think that would ever happen with me. I bruise so easily.
Gisele Shaw to breathe, and right now Gisele Shaw looking for an opening. 3 elbows in quick succession, found a way out.
They are very vocal too. There's a lot of yas. Or maybe we just hear it more because there's no crowd.
I was just going to say. There's really nothing drowning the sounds out in there.
I wonder how that affected. All right, now I can see her face. I wonder how that affected their performance. Did some people do better because they could focus more, and other people do worse because they need that?
Right. Well, so with with the bigger promotions, like WWE started like putting monitors up where the crowd was and had people like zoom. She's
like zoom in.
And had people's faces around.
Yeah.
But you couldn't hear them. You could see their reaction, but you couldn't hear them. But yeah, I think not being able to hear the audience kind of deters a lot of wrestlers because for at least for the older wrestlers that helps dictates the story in the ring.
Right. It guides them a little bit and helps. Yeah.
Because if they're not liking how it's starting to progress one way or the other, they can pivot.
Right.
And not having that reaction kind of makes that part tough. But a lot of newer wrestlers...
Okay, this shot keeps happening. So I think it's on purpose.
It's planned.
Anyway, sorry. Yes.
So, and then AEW... Now, neither one of them toured during the time, obviously. But what AEW did is that the wrestlers who weren't competing would
watch,
be in the audience.
Yeah.
So that the people in the ring could at least hear reactions.
Yeah.
Because I do feel it kind of hinders like your.
I think so too.
You're just used to hearing audience.
Yep.
But Jamie Hayter closes that distance so well, not letting her have a chance to breathe has been characteristic of this matchup. But now Gisele Shaw,
that was right to the throat.
Right to the throat.
These women are
one more.
The undisputed British Women's Championship.
They're just chasing each other?
Yeah, I guess so.
They collapse on each other. And then they just chase each other.
Whichever one runs, I feel like you should say to them, listen, whoever runs first is going to end up getting punched.
Yeah, exactly.
It seems to be happening that way.
Back fist.
Discus clothesline, and she couldn't cover.
I see. Now I don't know why she had to fall down too. That's just silly. That move was not so exhausting that she had to fall down.
Right, but the overall...
I call the bullshit and flag on that. That's just dumb.
This is the one thing that...
Right, I don't even know who... I guess Jamie's the one that's squeezing the other one, or...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Sometimes I can't tell who's,
are just too cross.
I don't know like who's winning in that moment, like or who's doing the move and who's receiving the move.
Bending that arm across.
And look at this. Now she's got
She's unloaded with a that looks like a playground brawl. It's like, I'll meet you after school, biatch.
In a dangerous position.
Oh, sorry,
and there's a brain buster. And this could be it. Jamie Hayter hooks a leg. New champion. No.
I thought that was it, Andy. I thought that was it.
I don't want there to be a new
Battered
champion.
her. She dropped her on the back of her head.
I want her to hold on to
And
her
again,
belt.
Hayter probably questioned her. That was the last burst of energy.
I'm rooting for her.
Stop fishing for reactions from me on the finish.
What do you think of that? Who do you want to win? I like that she's using her to get up. Getting some leverage. Yeah, he just wants to keep saying brain buster. He said it like 3 or 4 times.
Jamie Hayter with the brain buster.
The brain buster. That looked like she was going to do heroin. I feel like this is going to go wrong.
Oh, for Gisele.
Ooh, I guess so. Oh, that might cost my support right there. That was.
It was just once.
Hey, we haven't seen what's his name in a while.
I'm saving him for other times.
I see. He'll be coming back.
Well, I don't want to put him away for good.
Oh, boot to the head.
She's a wounded animal at the moment.
Oh, she's a wounded animal.
Oh!
Oh, this is where she wins. Come on, Gisele. Who's yelling?
Gisele. Primal. Ah! Oh! Knee to the goddamn face. Oh!
There's that shot again.
Ow! Ow!
Just like that.
That was exhausting.
That was very exhausting.
I feel like if Jamie saw the footage of this, she might rethink those straps. I don't know. I could be wrong.
I wish I had my phone so I could show you what she looks like nowadays.
All right, so yes, I'm glad Gisele won. I do not enjoy a match without an audience.
That's your final take?
Like, I keep thinking about what this would have been like with people screaming and cheering.
Right.
Because it was, fight-wise, from a fight perspective, an exciting match. There were some good moves, good hard work, A
lot of strikes.
Don't like the lighting. I should be able to see the wrestler's face.
Yeah, it looks like how a TV show portrays wrestling.
Yes. Like in some dark, dank basement.
Like when you're talking about the lighting looking theatrical.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, I didn't like it. I want to see so I can cheer for them and recognize them. Again, not everybody is a long-term fan that knows them forever. I want to be able to recognize them. So yeah, I'm going to say I was very interested, happy to see transgender not be like a deal, just have it be just a thing. I love that.
Yep.
And yeah, I thought the moves were really good, but God, how do you watch it without the audience? Really?
I don't know.
So that's my final take. And perhaps I needed alcohol to watch it without the audience. Do you think? Maybe?
I don't know. I'll remember that for next time.
I don't want there to be a next time of no audience.
Unless I edit the sound in beforehand.
Maybe. Or just get me bombed beforehand and then show it to me.
Okay.
That's a thought. Anyway, I hope you guys all had a great holiday, and here's to the new year.
We'll see you in 2023.
We will. Cheers with seltzer.
Bye.